Hi, I'm just making a short video from the UK. Obviously, have no vote or thus any input into what's going on in the American election, but I have been taking a great interest in the whole Clinton and Trump debates and arguments that have been going on because what affects America affects the world. So it's been very interesting for me to follow and watch what's going on. And the reason for this video isn't to make a preference or to say what I think either way, because that's kind of insignificant, really, and not that relevant. I've taken an interest in watching what YouTubers have been saying about the election. I watched Casey Neistat's video, and as a result, I've been watching some of the follow-up videos and responses to that from uh, YouTubers such as H3H3Productions and Jacqueline Glenn. And I'm going to be talking about just 15 seconds of the H3H3 Productions video, and I just want to say, man, I like your video. I think that you spoke so much sense when you were talking about the middle way, when you were talking about the need to take on the establishment, that there has to be change, and being forced to say which side you're voting for, which side you're supporting, is kind of polarizing, and that's really true and very correct. And we had a similar thing here with the Brexit argument with, you were either for the EU or against, there was no middle ground. But the reason for my video really is that I want to take issue with you on just a very small section of your video, but I found it quite troubling. And I'm just going to play that small clip of what the video, or that part of the video that I found troubling, and it's this. And this is the bit that I'm not comfortable with coming up right now.
Everybody's just accusing each other of actually being a rapist. Like, has this gone too far? Like, Trump shows up to the debates with like a small gymnasium of people who Bill Clinton's apparently raped.
I feel very uncomfortable with this bit, and I'll tell you why in a moment. So especially the comment coming up.
All rape victims at next year's debates, please. No normal people at all.
So the problem that I have with that is the reference to rape victims not being normal, and almost as if these allegations are not that important when you're going to have somebody. And I know these allegations are referring to both of your candidates, but these are very serious allegations. They're need investigating. They are important. They are as important as the issues, because you have to think very carefully about the person that you're going to put in control of your country and represent you for the next 4 years. And probably unintended, but to refer to rape victims as not normal people, I found quite disrespectful to rape victims and to women in general. And I really think that you should have looked at that and edited that out or thought about that before you actually said it. So I'm just drawing your attention to that. Who am I? I'm across the other side of the world in the UK. Don't ever say in the US election, very insignificant in YouTube terms. But I think that this needs saying. It was a very, very good video and a very, very, very good response to Casey Neistat's video. But you really have to be very careful when you're talking about victims of assault, rape victims, and referring to them as not being normal. So I hope that that's something that you will look at in the future and consider when you're making comments at all in any videos. So yeah, that's my piece. I've said my piece. Thanks ever so much for anyone that's listening, and if anyone wants to leave a comment on what I've said or have a crack back at me, please feel free to do so. Thank you. Bye bye.